Morning, morning, morning. Oh my gosh. Let me type in and tell everybody I'm on. Hey, how's everybody doing? What's going on with the weather? It's California. 1 minute we're hot, next minute we're smoking up, next minute it's cold. Don't know if we're coming or going. But I am partaking in some nice hot matcha. Gotta have it. Thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome to Bsoulight. Hey, Dolly. Hey. Welcome to Bsoulight. Thank you for buying my book. Thank you for emailing me. I have something special coming up. So I want everyone to know this talk is important. Okay. This is one of those talks where we're going to talk about medicine. We're going to talk about well-being. We're going to talk about, how do you get past things that are just constantly weighing you down or making you feel very emotional or making you feel like you can't move forward. Like there's something hanging over you and you can't move forward, which is why I am talking about smudging today. So I love to smudge. I am the queen of smudging. I just love smudging. I Palo Santos. Today I'm going to be using the copal resin and sacred cedar that was gifted to me in Oklahoma by my Sundance brother James. So this cedar comes from an 80-year-old cedar tree. It smells so good. And I'm going to talk about some really unique things that you can do to kind of keep your spirits lifted. We're going to start slowly going into the holiday season. And with everything that we have been through in 2020 of this year alone has just been one hell of a ride. It has been one hell of a fuckery. I'm going to have to say it like that because really that's what it was. Just our energy of what is happening in the world? Where are we going? I was doing this and now all of a sudden this is gone, and job changes, places to live changes, and everything is changing. So with that comes a lot of emotional ups and downs and uncertainty and unsure and not feeling, second guessing the self and not trusting the self and feeling kind of out of sorts. So I'm going to show you some beautiful things about what I have really fallen in love with. And this is medicine that I was doing in Oklahoma. And I just love it. And this is something you can do at home. This is something you can have your own personal smudging bathing moment. And it's just having a place. Now, this is just something I was guided to do, and I just love it. So first, you're going to need something to hold heat, okay? Iron type of, oh, this is really in there. Wow. Okay, any type of cast iron thing that can hold heat. Resin, copal, you can do dragon's blood, you can do myrrh, frankincense, mixed resins, temple resins, any kind of resins that just kind of call to you. So today I'm using copal. because T'Pol is all about moving heavy emotional stuff, heavy attached stuff. You know, sometimes when you're going through an emotional thing and you're just feeling weighed down with it, sometimes it's not yours. Sometimes it's just stuff that's in the air, or you might have walked into a grocery store and somebody was really thinking about something really heavy that was weighing them down or making them feel really emotional, or feeling off-centered, and you walk through it. I call it, you walk through the cloud of guck. You went gucked. You went through the cloud of guck. So sometimes when you go through the cloud of guck, you have to unguck yourself, okay? So I actually just made that word up. Yeah, we're going to use that word here at Bsoulight. That's a part of the tribe now, guck. Unguck yourself. Go unguck yourself. Yeah, I like that. Guck. How would we spell that word? Guck. 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 Anyway, we're going to get unguckified. So you pick up your charcoal. Now this is the Three Kings charcoal. I get this from any of the smoke shops. I walk in and say, look, I need the charcoal. So I get it from the Three Kings, get the Three Kings one. Now here's the trick with the Three Kings. I have a small one, and I got this from a thrift store. I just fell in love with it because of the blue and then these beautiful swirls on the end of it. I got charcoal on my hands. Excuse my hands. And the inside is perfect. This is perfect for a miniature little pot of smudging. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one charcoal. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of this, just a small, going to put it inside your bowl because you're not going to need a lot. You got to remember, this is a small ceramic pot. You're going to put just a little bit in there, okay? So you want to make sure that it's just small enough you can put it in there real quick. Okay, now I'm going to light this part of it. So I'm going to, all right, so just a little bit. And when it's sparking, that's how you know you got it going. That's how you know you got it going. So take it and put it inside. Don't keep holding it, because then you're going to burn yourself. So now this one's going. The small one's going. Why am I showing you this? Because we got to get ready for the holidays. And we're in one of the most spirit-heavy months. This month and then the first 2 weeks of November. Maybe the first 3 weeks of November. This one also, I'm going to light this one. And you just light it till it starts sparking. You see how you get that little spark going? Okay, now I'm going to put that in here. Yeah, as soon as the weather starts changing, I start getting more congested. Now you kind of keep an eye on your small one. Give it a little kiss. It might jump back and kiss you back. That's okay. Okay, so now this one's going. So now that's all going, getting nice. And what you want to do is let it get nice and fiery. It's going to chase itself, kind of like dynamite, but it's not going to explode. It's not going to be Mission Impossible. It's going to expire in 5 seconds. Okay, so got that going. So now you're going to wait because it's going to start to heat up. Dun, 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 dun. Have your tea. Okay, so I'm going to take, my little one's ready. I'm going to take a really small piece to put on that little one. Just a small piece. Maybe just some dusting. Just a pinch of dust. Okay. Okay, so now inside, see how it's kind of white? It's got that white on it. That's what you want. Now keep in mind, this is a small container, so it's going to heat up. Be careful so when you touch it, you don't burn yourself. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. See how that is? Now you have a little tiny pot of love here. Because we've been dealing with a lot of stuff of the head, you want to smudge that head because that's where all of our stuff goes. That thought, that heaviness. And down the center of the chest. What do you got to say? What do you got to speak? Throat. Okay. Hands, if you're doing healing work, smudge those hands, please. Thank you very much. Smudge the front of yourself. A lot of us have gained weight from coronavirus timeout. But that's okay. Don't be hating yourself. Love yourself. Love your body that you're in. Okay, so now this is going. I'm going to set this off over on the side here. So this little pot can be used, say like if you want to kind of light it and you want to have it going in your room, you want to smudge up your room, or maybe you're sitting at the table and you're going to have a guy meeting or a girl meeting and everybody's going to be sitting at the table, you know, doing your whole nice holistic practice here, and you're going to put your nice sacred pot of smudging herbs right here on the table so everything stays sacred, everything stays clear. Okay, you're bringing in the spirit of the plant. So now I got that sitting there. So now I'm going to put just a little bit of kapal. Now, how does this work? You shop around and you find a pot. Now, the best pots to use, the deeper the pot, and nice ceramic, cast iron works really well. If you want to go fancy, it has to have a nice, pretty lid, okay? It has to have a lid where you can pull it up because you're going to be doing this beautiful releasing smudge. So now you're going to take your cast iron, stick it inside, make sure it fits comfortably, cover up the lid, get your medicine out. And I'm going to put kapal, place it right there on top. Let it start doing the smoking. Let it start releasing. And then we wait for the magic. And we wait. Because we're going to smudge ourselves up and get rid of the guck. And then it's like, this is perfect, especially for women. You just want to do some plant medicine, smudging medicine. You get yourself a nice pot, and then you just see what I'm doing. Oh, back of the neck. Back of the neck is where we get a lot of stuff that likes to come and hang on and get out there on the back of the neck. And if you have long hair, you got to lift that hair up, get underneath that neck, because your channel points that sit right here are your connections to your higher self, to your God self that sits in here, the sacredness. So when these channels start getting tight, annoyed, sore neck, this is a time when you just want to, I'm just going to do this. You can go throughout your whole place, do this. And set it down. Smudge. If you want to sit on a chair outside and just kind of smudge yourself, This is great. This particular smudging is really awesome for anyone that's had, it's a simpler form of yoni work. If you've had a miscarriage, or you've had difficult periods, or you might have even experienced something tragic, raping. This is the first thing that you want to do for anybody that's been violated, is to make the smudge medicine, put it into a pot, and cut the cords, have them sit, have a chair that's porous, and then have them sit where that medicine comes up around them to remove that energy, to get rid of that energy. This is a very powerful, sacred cleansing method to get rid of that. And even if it's someone that has been going through molestation and you find out about it, this is the first thing you want to do, is get them smudging, have that medicine be released, and then cut those cords. Cut those cords to that situation. There's a lot of good ways to use this. This is also a good way to go through your house and smudge, just by releasing and putting that medicine out there. Now I'm going to put a little bit of cedar. I keep losing connection. It's probably because I'm sitting outside. Please wait while we reconnect. Okay. So now I put a little bit of cedar on top. Just bear with the connection stuff. So tonight I will be talking about a new program that I'm offering. And you'll find out too, when you smudge, if you are stuck and you can't get your creativity on, or you feeling like your head is stuck and you can't think straight. Yeah. Now, this is just a way to do this. You still can do your smudge stick with your sage and your bundle. You can still do the same thing. But I like this because I have the lid and it's really going. And then I get this big cloud over my head to smudge. And then it's so lifting. And guarantee you, anything that's hanging out with you that's guckifying you is going to be gone. Unguck yourself. That's our new word here in Bsoulight. Unguck yourself. Get unguckified. Get the guck off. The guck. Guck. Okay. So why was I inspired to do this and come on here and talk about this? Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave the lid off now. And I'm going to bring my tea over. And we're going to have our talk. And let this medicine come to you and be healing for all of you that watch this video. Let this be a healing for you. Let you be unguckified. Let Mother, Father, God, Creator, bless you and hold you and take you on the journey that you need to go on to. Let you be strong in yourself. Let you be brave. Let you know that you come from the Creator. Let you know that you walk with that divineness of godliness inside of you, that you can create and have things be in your life, that you can unguckify yourself. So I'm going to set this off. Cedar is very sacred to us sun dancers. Little baby bee. Really? Kotakote. All right. So the reason why I really wanted to come on and talk about this, bring this out, is because there are people who are suffering in silence. They are suffering every day. They are suffering in the head of emotional swirling. The thinking, the gotta fix it, the gotta hurry up, the gotta, that stuff. And that's true for all of us. Let's just face facts here. We have all, every single one of us on this planet, have gone through the trauma of this new world emerging, being forced in a way that shouldn't have been forced, and violating our true rights of ourself as free will beings. Okay, following what I'm saying? So when that happens, it takes us all out of our innate way. Now, there's two things that's going on. There's the old breaking down of the paradigm, and then the emerging of the new. Now, I want you to think about this. This merging of the new is actually pushing us into a higher consciousness to say what we will say yes to, what we will say no to. Okay? Some people who are suffering in silence right now emotionally have been hurt traumatically through things that have happened beyond their comprehension. Rather it's mistreatment on a job, or suddenly, or a loss of a home, or fire. All of this stuff is emotional ripping. Here's the thing. You are in yourself. This is the time of rebuild of self. This is a time of healing. This is a time where we, as beings of who we are, come together as a community and hold each other up. Nobody gets left behind. Nobody. You get held up. And for some people, that's hard for them. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to, to feel safe and secure and to be held up while you're making your transition into the next part of your life, no matter what that may be. If it's moving, if it's going into a new job setting, or hell, it might even be you creating a new business for yourself, and you're just trying to evolve and get that right. And what is it going to look like? So this is the part where we, as a community, as the spiritual beings, as the healers, as the light workers, as the seers and the magis and the magical beings that we are, come together and hold people up so that they can evolve, so they can be who they need to be and get to that next level. Because sometimes it doesn't, you know what? Here's the bottom line. Let's just talk about this. When you were born, there was no freaking book given to you on how your life was going to be. Yes, you have the book of life that maps out your destiny, but it wasn't given to you in your hand when you came out of the womb and said, okay, here's your book, page 22. You're going to experience some kind of weird stuff happening, and nothing that came through for you to grasp onto. So this is where we move into this place of evolving and move into this place of really allowing ourselves to be who we need to be. And some of the things that we have gone through in this year of 2020, look at that number, 2020, the mirroring effect. What are we seeing? What's being revealed? A lot of stuff has been coming up. A lot of things have been revealed. A lot of people are waking up now. A lot of people are saying yes to this, no to that. So wherever you are in your life right now, however it's looking, whatever it's coming out and how you're feeling, this is your time to look and say, okay, what's working for me? What's not working for me anymore? How do I want to change things? What am I not doing yet? Am I following my purpose yet? Or how can I get the encouragement and the foundation of doing my purpose. How can I move forward and do that? This is where all of us come together and start helping each other to evolve. Doesn't mean you're trying to fix the person. You are just actually trying to be the foundation to help the person to evolve, to move into what their purpose is, to move into living your purpose, healing all those things. Some of us had to be on a timeout to recover from the trauma, to recover from all of these things that we have no control of on the outside of us. You have no control. What you can control is yourself here and how you respond to it. That's the control. Hey, darling. Hey. Morning to you. So being who we are and merging ourselves into that and knowing that you're not alone is the part that has to be emphasized more than ever. There are some people that are suffering in silence because they feel as though they're alone. They feel as though they not move forward. They feel as though they have nothing to live for. It's finding that truth. Yes, it's not our fault. Everything that has happened since March 11th, keep that number in mind because you're going to see it play out on 11/3. It's a mirror effect, 2020. So everything that has happened, this whole thing was not our fault. And those of you that have businesses, and I'm so sorry for all the hardship that you've gone through. This was not your fault. Your loss of your business or your lag in your business or you're trying to regroup and rebuild and stuff, not your fault. But what you need to do is recreate. And how do you want to be better supportive in the community? How do you really want to support people? How do you want to encourage people? If they want to build a business on their own, how are you going to help them? How are you going to support them? Not rip them down or feel threatened if someone's going to go out on their own and do something. But this is how we hold each other up. We are moving into a new paradigm of community. One tribe called the human race. One tribe. We are powerful beings. And those of you that are really struggling every single day when you get up in the morning and you're sitting here saying, oh God, what the hell? I'm up again. How's this day going to work out? What's going to happen on this day? What do you want to happen today? How do you want it to be? Do you want to sit and have, I don't know, green tea matcha? Do you want to have your green tea matcha sitting on a back porch, looking at the weather, saying it's going to be sunny or what's happening? Talking about smudging. You want to talk about how you can help do some work with someone, help design things for them. What is your fuck yes moment? Yes, I said that word. Because that's the times we're living in right now. What is it? What is it going to take for you to just go, yes? What's your yes? What is your yes that you want to say yes to? Hard to see, but we will become one. Yes, we are going to become one. This is our time, building a community. Those of you that have property, all that land, who do you know that needs a place to be? How would you like to turn that into a community? Guy, you got acres and acres and acres of land. What the hell are you going to do with it? I'm serious. Some people are sitting on, oh, yes, I got 400 acres of land. Well, what the hell are you doing with it? What are you doing? besides holding on to it and just looking at it, because I know the hell you're not mowing it. I know you're not doing that. What are you doing? Do you see where I'm going with this? Everybody has a piece of the puzzle. And all we have to do is just get together and hold on. When we're suffering in silence, that's where we go in that scary space. That's where we go in hopelessness. That's where we go in that place of, I don't feel like I'm going to make it. I can't get through another day. This is the time when you call people up and check in. You haven't heard from somebody in a while. This is the time you call and check in with them. Say, hey, I was just sending you some love. Frog. Sending you some love. Those of you that have not started your purpose yet, please stop it. Go away. Those of you that have not started your purpose yet, this is your time to say, oh gosh, what can I do? I know. Yeah, Mr. Toad over there. What can I do that's going to inspire people to live their moment? If we can just get through every day, just one day at a time. That's strength. That's the challenge. Just get through one day at a time. Hi. Okay, Kodokote. Y'all see this? This is Kodokote. The honeybee. Hello. Hello, honeybee. Hello. All right. Obviously, Kodokote liked what I was saying. That's why he showed up. Honeybees are vitality of life. So, I want to leave you with this. Take the time, go to a nice thrift store, look for those special little sacred pots and things that you want to have your traveling medicine with. Let's see, I can put some. And call upon the spirits of healing so that your body can get this healing medicine going on. How can we come together as a community and hold each other up? Because right now, this is where everybody is struggling. They think they're by themselves. And you know what? I got a lot of people visiting me in my dream world, want to go shopping with me, have meetings with me. And I'm like, what is going on? And then the next moment when I send them a text and say, hey, you were in my dreams last night. Hello. You were in my dreams last night. And they said, I was thinking about you so much. Oh, well, yeah. So please, today, get your medicine started. Get your medicine started. Go out, find your nice little pot. Don't forget, you got to have something to hold the heat because it'll crack the bottom of it. And go out and get your medicine started. Heal the self. Be here in the heart. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. Is there any questions before I wrap up? Anybody have anything they want to say? And this is not for those crazy robotic troll things that come on talking about, I'm looking for a boyfriend. I love whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is. I want each and every one of you today to make it a point. Take care of yourself. Check in on someone. Check in on them. I'm not talking about the people that are just got to have attention 24/7. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about check in with your friends. Check in with your neighbors. Check in with your loved ones. Okay? Check in with them. See how they're doing. Just check in. Send us a love hug to someone. So on 10/10, right here on YouTube at 10 o'clock on Saturday, I will be here doing a 30-minute free healing workshop that is all about getting rid of the gook. Whatever you've been feeling like you've been guckified in. Whatever's been hanging on to you. So we can start breaking up those patterns. I'm always available for those one-on-one talks, consultations, your readings. I forgot I had my cards. You know, when you're traveling around and moving around, I forgot about my cards. You know, it's like, oh, shoot, I forgot my card. You know, your readings. If you just want to talk and you're still sitting on why you're not doing your purpose, why you're not moving ahead, let's change that, shall we? Let's get into that little Bsoulight coaching here. So, with that being said, I want you today to consciously send out your intentions of how you want your day to be. Video very blurry. Honey, I don't know what's going on. It's probably the connection. Tonight I'll be on, I'm going to be at my Holiday Inn tonight. And taking some time out. Yeah, that's it. So I will be coming on doing another video to kind of get things in perspective, doing some work. All right, everyone be good. Think about what I said. I will love to see everybody come on 10/10 here at 10 o'clock for some healing work. It'll be all a spiral light and language going on and some code activation. Please stop freaking out about light language. Because once it comes in, it's just a sacred language. You know, it's a blessing language. The more you use it, the better off things are. I almost feel like I just want to just start talking it every single day and don't even speak English anymore. Just slip into my spirit language. Love you too, sister. Love you too. All right, lovelies. I gotta go. I gotta finish doing some of my packing and get on the road and get to my destination. I'm so excited. I'll tell you a little bit tonight. We're gonna be talking about some good things tonight. All right? All right, lovelies. Go and make it a good day. Be so light. Get out there. Get in the ring. Who are you fighting? Ring, ring, ding, ding. Who are you fighting? It better be you that's left standing. Who are you bringing along on your journey? Be the catalyst. Be the catalyst. All right, I love you guys. Have a fantastic morning. Drink your matcha, drink your chai. Winter's coming in. All right, I gotta go. Love you, love you, love you. Be good to yourself. Know that you're blessed. Know that you're sacred. Know that you are loved. You are not alone. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Ashe aho. All right. Jomo. Peace.